The WNBA commissioner gave Caitlin Clark, Lexi Hall, and Sophie Cunningham a severe warning just 2 minutes ago, saying something that nobody had anticipated seeing her say on tape. This is not permitted. Fans are enraged. The players are trembling. The league as a whole is shaken. Caitlin Clark, on the other hand, disregarded the commissioner's advice. Caitlin, Lexi, and Sophie all started playing golf instead of giving up. The WNBA never wanted you to know this story. The backlash, the commotion, the threats, the warnings, the silence, and the final explosion. Let me ask you a question before we get further into this crazy situation. Should Caitlin be permitted to play golf and develop her brand? Is it true or not? Now leave a comment. There is more to this than just drama. It's more than just WNBA rivalry. This is a conflict between freedom and power. This commissioner is fighting 3 uncontrollable players. This league is frightened of losing its top player.
Caitlin Clark's name affiliated with the event. They know the pub that is going to bring and everything that's going to come with it. So obviously they are going to do what's best for business. Unlike the WNBA, let's be clear here. It's just so funny. And I said this in a video before. Every league understands the value of Caitlin Clark. Every single league. And we're going to get into this article. Every single league, from Major League Baseball, the NFL, the NBA, everybody seems to understand the value that Caitlin Clark brings to the table. Except guess who? Except who? The league she plays in, the WNBA. Kathy, in my opinion, this is the reason you got to go. This is the reason you have to go.
To an entirely different sport, since Caitlin Clark was admonished by the commissioner rather than merely given advice. "We don't allow this," she stated. Not once, not twice, but directly and with repercussions. And at last, everyone on the planet is learning why. Insiders claim that the commissioner had a secret conversation with Caitlin's camp. She said, "Caitlin's appearance in high-profile golf events violates promotional rules, conflicts with branded obligations, and is potentially punishable." The line that ignited the internet then appeared. "You don't represent golf. You represent the WNBA. This is not permitted." Here's what the commissioner was unaware of, though. Caitlin wasn't by herself. In the background, Lexi Hull and Sophie Cunningham were also getting ready to participate in the same golf showcase. Everything took off after 3 players won tournament and a lot of attention. The problem is not with Caitlin Clark playing golf. When it comes to golf, Caitlin Clark is outperforming the WNBA. She became the center of attention at the RSM Classic. Lines encircling holes. Demand for tickets increased by more than 1,000%. She was praised by LPGA stars. Her name was sung by children, and she received widespread media attention. The WNBA did not post anything in the interim. There are no highlights, congrats, or mentions, just stillness.
Golf debut, and it is no fault of hers that I got upset. It is the fault of the WNBA because the LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season. They did it all correct in literally one day. So I didn't want to give her too much praise. They didn't want to prop her up too much and forget about everyone else who came before her. Didn't want to put her on MVP ladders. Didn't want to put her as Rookie of the Year until it was so evident that they had to. There was just so many things that it felt like it was always just a little bit of a push. Like, make sure you don't do too much. We don't want to give her...
Because the WNBA loses and golf wins every time Caitlin plays. The commissioner made that statement for that reason. She worried because of this, which is precisely why the warning was sent. This is not permitted. Nobody discusses this portion. Sophie Cunningham, a fan favorite and rising star, and Lexi Hull, one of the league's most respected voices, both made the decision. "I'm joining Caitlin. We're working together on this." WNBA players are point 3. 1 round of golf. Now that more than just Caitlin was moving outside the WNBA spotlight, the commissioner lost it. Within the Fever facility, there was a developing movement. There was a breaking point in the situation. The commissioner advocated for sanctions. Suspensions were talked about. Before one woman intervened, fines were being considered. "White, Stephanie. You can't stop her," she remarked, giving the commissioner a direct look. Everything was altered by those 4 words. A head coach who disobeys the commissioner both in public and in private. Unheard of, historic, and unprecedented. The WNBA as a whole understood Caitlin Clark was protected right away. Actual defense. Fans erupted as the warning leaked. Reddit, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and millions of comments. Why not allow her to expand the league? She brings cash. Why restrict her? From the top down, there is jealousy. They fear the impact of her.
Golf, we've always said this, golf brings people together, brings friendship and partnerships. And so I think today's a good example of that. And, sorry I missed your golf today, Caitlin, but maybe I'll speak to the host next year. Maybe I get a chance to do it again.
She said 9 holes was enough. Never again.
But yeah, no, it's great to be here and have players like these two here. And as you know, it's an exciting week.
Caitlin, this is your second year. You're here. You turned in the basketball, the basketballs for the golf shoes and the golf. So, just first question, just talk about your golf today. How was the round today?
A little messy off the tee. I need some lessons, but I honestly haven't played a ton. But it was fun. I think anytime you get to be out here and see these women do what they do really well, it's really inspiring and it's really fun. Obviously, this isn't the environment that I'm usually in, so it's kind of a challenge and something fun that I love that I get to do. So just really thankful that Annika and Gamebridge have me out here. And just a lot of fun. The weather turned out to be pretty nice. So everybody's like, sorry that it's kind of cold. I'm like, no.
Legends from the NBA spoke up, and LPGA players stood up for her. The decision was questioned even among WNBA owners. No one can stop me from competing, was all Caitlin had to say. I adore this game. Every single one of them. Everyone realized she wasn't only talking about basketball, so that statement went viral throughout the sports world. She was discussing freedom. Caitlin Clark appeared at the golf course 2 days after the warning. In any case, Lexi Hull entered. Then Sophie Cunningham entered. All 3 of them are grinning, unfazed, and eager to play. The commissioner apparently became enraged when the audience went crazy. This was a public act of revolt and defiance that sent a message to everyone on the planet. We are not under your authority. This is the reality. Caitlin is treated like a queen by the commissioner, who is afraid of golf. She is treated like a menace by basketball. She is promoted by golf. Golf honors her. She is aired by golf. She is paired with legends in golf. The WNBA also makes an effort to manipulate her. The commissioner is aware that ticket sales, viewership, sponsorships, and media attention will all plummet in the event that Caitlin Clark departs. But rather of encouraging her development, she cautioned her, saying, "We don't allow this." And that might turn out to be the biggest error in WNBA history. You now have the question. Is it appropriate to penalize Caitlin Clark for playing golf? Should Lexi and Sophie be punished? Or should the commissioner resign for attempting to intimidate players? Let us know what you think below. Smash like if you adhere to C practice and exercise regimens. It goes beyond simply saying hello. They're attempting to get some data. Yes. They pick up knowledge from one another. They don't pick up knowledge from people like us.